Hello everyone, Hamel here with the daily market update, and I'm also going to go through my portfolio. First, a quick disclaimer. Alright, so not a good day today. So the day started okay, but then pretty much all the indexes closed down in several different percentage down. So let's see first. The spiders was down 0.90%. So if we really drill down closer, this was a bearish engulfing pattern, which is not a good pattern. So it probably, in most cases, it means more downside. Now, that being said, when we look at a bigger picture here, still an uptrend. It is finding support at 8 EMA. We'll see what tomorrow brings. However, today was a just above average volume pullback here. So such pullbacks are actually healthy. As long as it's supported by 21, I think we are good. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Qs was much worse. It was down 2.26%. So as we can see, higher than average volume. So there are 4 distribution days. Let me look at MarketSmith very quick. 4 distribution days on S&P, and then there was 2 on NASDAQ. 1 was added today. So let's see. Okay, so that's bad here. Now again, it's one day. We were all happy when it was going up, and that's why it's extremely hard to time the market. However, such pullbacks are healthier as long as they are supported by 21-day moving average and market continues to ebb and flow. Let's look at IWM. Was down 0.73%, continues to be strong. It actually made a higher high and a higher low today. So that is good. That is positive. Again, higher than average volume, which is concerning. 50 was also down. It was down the most, 2.44%. Again, growth stock gets slammed more than the other stocks. So as we can see here also, we can almost bearish engulfing pattern. Not so much though. So we want to see this supported by, let's see if it's supported by 21 or 50, just like it was so maybe it is supported by 50. We'll have to see. It wasn't really supported here. It came from underneath. So let us see if it's supported by 21 or at least by 50. And then we'll have to see what happens from there. Dow was down 44.44%. So not much. It continues to tighten here. Higher high, higher low today. So overall market was soft today. So let's see here. What else? I'm going to go over my portfolio very quick today. It's going to be a quick run here. So that's where before I do that though, that's where we stand. So I'm still 100% in the market. I need to really figure out how to rebalance this. Now, I've been rebalancing my portfolio for a while now, and we'll see as we move through my portfolio. There are a lot of rotation. There are a lot of cyclical stocks that I bought. I got out of growth names, and I continue to do so. So my portfolio wasn't really affected too much. My 401k is different. That goes along with Qs and SPYs and IWM. So that would obviously be down about 1.5% today, which is fine, meaning I can always have an up day. On the other side though, this IRA portfolio was down much less because of the blend of stocks I have. And then my brokerage account is pretty much dominated by a growth stock there. So let's just go through this very quick. I'm not going to cover every position, but we're just going to go over. So anytime you see the orange line, that is my cost basis. I've covered this in previous video. If this is the first time you're watching it, I'm going to probably create another video this weekend just explaining what the lines and everything mean. So if everybody can watch that video, then everybody would know what I'm talking about. So ammo, there's a change in character. I tweeted this out. So finally it is moving. It has broken through this prior recent high. This is the first time it has done that. If we go back, we have to go back several months to find that. Okay, so that's the first time that it has done that. That's a positive sign. So this was an up stock for me today. Goldman Sachs continues the ride along the 8-day EMA. So nothing to do here. When you see the green lines here, one of them is my sell limit order. 3M, again a nice support right close to 50, and it is consolidating, so nothing to do there. J&J is finally breaking out here, was up 1%, so nothing to do there either. Disney was up today, so this is my sell limit on that, so I can now remove this line because it doesn't mean anything. So this is my sell limit now. So nothing to do there. Merck, again, as we can see, tight squeeze, breaking out, up 0.35%. So I'll let it run. So nothing to do there. Coke consolidating here. Again, as we can see, a lot of these are cyclical stocks, good dividend paying stocks that I had got out of growth stock and got into this stock. So Dow Chemical, nothing to do here. My sell limit was here. I actually raised it to there. So I'm going to hold it for now. This is my largest position of my assets, about 35% of my assets. So doing really well. So this actually helps my entire portfolio because it is so strong. Now, this being so strong when COVID is out of control, so we can just imagine what this will do when we can get COVID back in control and hospitals are increasing their voluntary surgeries, and then they are basically more profitable services. So again, I have recorded a few videos on this if anyone is interested. Reynolds, nothing to do here, just tightening up here, looking to break out. Verizon, again tightening up here. This is very close to all-time highs. So as it sets up, I'll cover it in a different video. But again, nothing to do here. We covered Dow already. CVS, pretty good action today. It was only down 0.45% after really going up steeply. So I can still see this going to 82 in next few days. So nothing to do there. Gilead, it is a loser for me. So I'm going to hold on to this for a while, but nothing to do here. We already covered IWM. Walmart, again, as we can see, it's a stair step, goes up, then it pulls back to 50, then consolidates, goes up, pulls back down to 50. So that's what it's doing now. So as long as it's supported by 50, I am going to continue to hold the shares. See, Spiders was already covered. Dropbox, this is my sell limit 22, which is very close to my break even. So that sell limit stays. So today was a pullback day, but yesterday we had a really good up day. So nothing doing there. Sell limit stays. So if it hits that, it will liquidate the stock. RealPage, now this one I'm going to get out of this tomorrow. It is very close to my cost basis, and yeah, so I will be liquidating this tomorrow. We'll see how the market opens. So I will be just divesting this tomorrow. BlackRock, nothing wrong with this, just going sideways now after having a nice run. But as we can see, 50 over 150 over 200, they are all moving upwards. So this is a very strong uptrend. My sell limit on this is 731. My initial one was at 719. I raised it because I was expecting one more leg higher in the indexes. So I will adjust this if necessary, but as long as it's supported by 21-day moving average, I am going to hang on to this one. Microsoft, I may actually liquidate this tomorrow as well. It is not really acting well. So let's see let's see what the market does tomorrow, and let's see how this stock reacts tomorrow after this pullback. Qs we already covered. Amazon, this one I was skeptical. I was going to give it a few more days through today actually, and it told me that it's going to go the other way. So I will have to continue to review this, and most likely I will divest in the near future. I don't exactly know when. I'm going to see how it reacts tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. Vertex Pharmaceuticals here, nothing to do here. It broke down. There's a gap. Most likely it will go and fill the gap. My cost basis is 290, and then pays again. This is my worst loser, so nothing to do here. And then Fortinet, so they are acquiring a company. It was down about 4.8% today. My my sell limit is at 138. So nothing to do here. It just broke out from this squeeze right here. So, or flat triangle if you want to call that. So we'll see how this acts, but that's what my sell limit is, and I'm going to probably stick with that. Unless it sets up again, then I may actually remove the sell limit. So that pretty much covers my portfolio. So I'm not really, well, I'm 100% in market, so I don't have any cash on the sidelines yet. However, that is the reason why I was not buying into growth stocks. There were so many I came across me, but I just didn't buy them. TXG was one of them. I was looking at it here, but I didn't really get involved. And this was the reason why, Because if I'm expecting market to go sideways or taper off and have a sizable pullback, I'm not going to be buying growth stocks because I don't really do quick trades. So that works against me. Another reason why I did not buy DKNG here, even though I could see it was supported by the 50-day moving average, I avoided that. So these are just few examples where I am going to wait and then I will probably buy it down the road. So just a little different today, but this is how I would like to cover going forward. So it provides a little bit more flavor to the daily sessions. So that's all I have. Hope everyone is doing well. Take care.